El Plan, out the El fucking windy. It's your Canadian Grand Prix race review. Max Verstappen wins for Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton. But that's not exactly...
I don't know what's pissing me off more in this race. The terrible strategy for Ferrari to practically give Sainz no chance of getting the win, or Fernando Alonso's, ever fucking lasting bad luck.
Yeah.
What's more annoying, in your opinion? It's all, you expect both things. You expect Ferrari to fuck up and you expect Alonso to have no luck.
You know what?
See, and you think about it, no wonder Alonso never won a title at Ferrari. Jesus Christ. How did he get it down to the final day? Twice? That's actually mad.
With Ferrari...
3 times?
With Ferrari, they did it once, fair enough, but... I don't know, I feel like with fucking Alpine here, they fucked them over 3 times. And, a bit of it was unlucky. I think you can accept 1, potentially 2, but 3 fuck-ups on strategy. It was 4, actually.
How is it 4?
First VSC, second VSC, and then they pitted him. And before, they could have pitted him earlier.
Well,
so
hold on here.
The
first VSC doesn't bother me as much, even though I think they just handed Hamilton the podium. The second one, you said it ended just as soon as they about to get round there.
No, they could have done what Mercedes did and judged that it was going to be one. See, that's 2 fuck-ups in 1, that's what I mean. So, Hingy goes off, Schumacher, and then Russell and Mercedes predict it's going to be a VSC in pit. Well, Alpine could have did that, and then they even had the chance to do it the second time around and didn't do it in the next lap. And then, the guy sticks at second in a car that's like, probably... it did look like it was probably maybe 3rd fastest, but I don't know.
And he still finishes behind Ocon, who he was
fucking nowhere, really.
Yeah, it's actually sickening. We heard Alonso complain towards the end about why he's stuck behind him, when even with no engine, he's way quicker. Tensions, signs that maybe could that be Alonso's last year? So Alonso and Alpine done.
Where's he gonna go?
It almost sounded like they were saying to Alonso, just hold position.
Yeah, that's what it did to me. But at the start, he didn't have...
Because he wanted to protect Ocon?
Yeah. He didn't have, and I don't know, Alpine's fucking gimmick was just, let's keep Charles Leclerc behind us.
Should they not have more ambition? I think a podium was on for Alonso today. Don't think he had the pace of Sainz, but I think he had the pace of the Mercedes. I don't think the Mercedes finished ahead of Alonso because they were quicker. Or at least not that much quicker. I think it was strategy.
We clearly saw in, the first 15 laps.
Yeah, that Sainz was quicker, but Mercedes weren't.
Yeah, Alonso had a gap over Russell until the first VSC, then Russell just caught the gap straight back up.
See, if Alonso does Hamilton strategy, you can't tell me Alonso doesn't get 3rd.
Yeah, or at least fucking battles for right to the end.
You know what I mean? So,
no, it's stupid from Alpine, but we've had a lot of Alonso talk. Great lap yesterday.
Well, he deserves it. He's 41 next month. It's actually disgusting that he only has 2 world titles and Lewis has fucking 7. Vettel has 4. Alonso's better than them both combined. He's still proving it at this age.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you. But Sergio Perez retired early on. You know what?
Retired for the race, and in my opinion, is probably retired for the title fight. Not that I think he actually was in the title fight, because I just don't think Red Bull would allow it. Look at that last race. He was told not to. Now make it as if Max overtook him. He was told not to fight Max. It's supposed to be a title fight, and I get that's his teammate, but how can he be letting him through? I just don't get that.
No, I don't get it whatsoever. Yes, but you know what? It was a shit qualifying, so it would have been worse for the guy retiring here if he was actually leading with Max or in front. But realistically, where was this guy going to come? I don't think he would have. I think he would have been around with Leclerc. So yeah, he's lost a big ton of points, but it was an off weekend. Just when I thought he was coming into form, Mick Schumacher and Magnussen at the bottom. Good qualifying, 5th and 6th, nowhere to be seen. But let's get to the guy we all need to get to, Yuki Tsunoda. Useless bastard, cost me $1,000. Exits the pit. This isn't like a half wet, half dry track where, you exit the pit lane, you're on cold, dry tyres on a damp track. It was fucking the warmest it's been all weekend, and he sticks it in the wall for no apparent reason, other than just to fuck me up. Literally. Absolute shit. McLaren, nowhere. Latifi, I mean, what do you expect from the guy? Aston Martin, nowhere. I mean, Stroll went from 17th to 10th, so I mean, we'll probably give him a bit of credit.
Well, when Latifi finishes a race, I consider it a decent weekend for him.
Yeah, so I mean, decent for Stroll. Alfa Romeo, 9th and 8th. I feel like that's pretty good for them. We've already mentioned Alpine. Leclerc recovered from 19th to 5th. I kind of expect a bit more, but it could have been worse, to be honest. Could have been worse. I mean, if Perez doesn't retire, if both Haas's don't have issues, you know, you've got to factor all that in. That would have made it a bit more difficult.
Also, the Leclerc's slow pit stop, which seen him get stuck behind 4 cars that he would have beat out if they never had the slow pit stop.
Yeah, you can. It's swings and roundabouts. Mercedes, jammy bastards, get 3rd and 4th, don't deserve it. That's what gets me. Mercedes have a car this season that's like kind of midfield, kind of not. Like on race pace, I do think they just up it, but they fucking get so
kind
much.
Kind of midfield. They're the 3rd best team.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
but
debatable.
In qualifying they are, they're not.
They're not the 3rd best team in qualifying.
No, but they're way worse in qualifying than they are in the race.
So who's better in qualifying than them?
I said they're way worse in the
race. No. I say that they're still the 3rd best in qualifying, and you say they're not. So who?
It depends circuit to circuit. Like I'd say this week, Alpine probably were a bit better, maybe.
So Alonso's getting no credit then. But you're saying is because Russell and Hamilton looked like they were going to qualify Ocon.
Well, it's hard to tell. It is hard to tell though. But based off Friday, Mercedes were nowhere. Then Saturday it was wet. You know what I mean? So it's hard to judge. All right, because there was no dry run on Saturday for me to disprove my point. Point is, Mercedes do have the 3rd fastest car, no doubt about it. But they get the amount of fucking luck they're getting. I mean, 3rd and 4th. When it a different day, like could have been different people there. Sainz 2nd, decent race for Sainz, but I felt like he got screwed. Strategy wise, why?
That strategy gave him no chance of winning. You either keep him out or you bring him in and put him on a softer compound. You can't fucking bring him in and put him on the hards.
Yeah, like, no, it gets me, right?
These people are getting paid fucking money, man! These people are getting paid thousands. Oh, we're race fucking technical directors. We can judge this and that. We've got our £1,000 computer screens. We can, 0 point striking distance, 2 lap. Fuck off, you stupid cunts, right? You either pit him and put him on the mediums. And to be honest, I think you could have went softs, because there was 20 laps to go, and you knew you were going to be behind the safety car for at least like 4 of them. You can go easy on the tyres. Or you fucking leave them in front. It's as simple as that.
And you know what? Cars with similar pace were struggling to get past others. I think they should have just kept them out. Because you know what? Ferrari needed to beat, well, I'm not saying they need it to beat Verstappen, but it doesn't fucking matter if Sainz and Verstappen have a coming together and Mercedes get a 1-2. Because Mercedes don't have the car to win this title. So, it's not like, oh fuck, if we crash with Verstappen, man, they're going to capitalise. Yeah, they're going to capitalise, but it doesn't fucking matter. They should just cap them out, man.
You don't think that's what was going through their mind? You think they were thinking about Mercedes potentially getting a 1-2?
I think they were just thinking about fuck. I think there's kind of shite bag mentality about it from Ferrari, man. I think Ferrari have just forgotten how to get the job done, and that stems back about fucking 2 decades now, 18 years. I know they won 2007, like, but McLaren didn't fucking hand it to them on a silver platter. They wouldn't have won it. And Max won. Easily the best driver all weekend. Well, I mean, Alonso did.
Was he?
Well, he wasn't. Well,
easily.
Wasn't qualifying, like he was a fucking league of his own. But then again, it's the car.
Oh, come on here. I mean, what?
Well, I think if you're going to pick 2, it would be Verstappen and Alonso. I don't think anyone else comes fucking close.
I don't think Alonso put a foot wrong all weekend. I think Alonso coming second in qualifying is more impressive than Verstappen putting on pole. In my opinion, it is, even by a big margin.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, who cares if
Max won, Alonso came 7th. Strategy aside, we've got to look at the fucking we've got to look at the classification here.
So, see in Malaysia 2004, were you saying that Schumacher was better than Webber because he got pole, even though fucking Webber sticks at front row?
I'm gonna say that.
No, I'm just saying if you take those comparisons.
Anyway, that'll do it for this vid, man.
You actually feel pretty high.
Well, 2-week break to Silverstone. We'll have driver ratings out at some point, and some will be better than others. But any closing thoughts there, dickhead?
No, a shite race. Move on to the
alright
next
race.
How much did I profit from it? Hee-haw.
And on that note, peace.